to see what your lungs look like as throw pillows. The angel half of me got shaken loose a while back when a high plains drifter, that's zombie to you, bit a chunk out of my hand. The human half of me almost died, and the angel half thought that was its chance to take over. It was for a while, but then I got my strength back, and I locked the angel upstairs in the attic like Joan Crawford in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. It still bangs on the door and shouts, but I've learned to ignore it most of the time. Some of the time. It depends on the day. Vidoc goes back to work on the safe. Over his clothes, he's wearing a tailored gray gabardine greatcoat. Looks like his girlfriend Allegra's been dressing him again. He looks like the doorman at a speakeasy in the Kremlin. The greatcoat tinkles gently when he moves, like he's smuggling wind chimes. The sound of the 100 or so little potion bottles he has sewn into the coat's lining. I have my guns, my knife, and Na'at. Vidoc has his potions. "What exactly are we stealing?" I ask.
"A golden brooch or device in the shape of a scarab. It's quite ancient. There is a clockwork mechanism inside. Perhaps it's God's pocket watch."
He doesn't need a watch. He needs a compass so he can find his own ass. There's a click, and the front of the safe swings open. Vidoc moves his hands in a graceful TV spokesmodel arc in front of the safe.
Et voila.
"You are the man, Van Damme." He squints at me.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is Belgian, not French.
"There's a difference?" "Fuck you." I like how Vidoc pronounces fuck. He whispers. "C'est quoi ça?" "Anything wrong?"
"No. It's very interesting. The owner of this safe is a very paranoid man. The inside is etched with spells and runes."
"Can you still get the swag?" He flashes a small LED light around the inside of the safe.
"I don't see anything in here that should stop us. They mostly seem to be containment spells. He must have been afraid of this shiny scarab walking away."
He reaches into the safe and pulls out a polished ebony box the size of a cigar box and pushes up the lid. A beautiful gold scarab lies on blood-red silk. He hands me the box and begins packing his tools. I slip it into my coat pocket. I say, "I have to admit, it doesn't feel bad, but it feels a little weird not raising a hand in anger this long. I can pretty much just talk humans and lurkers out of doing stupid shit to each other these days."
"See?"
he says from the floor.
"By embracing your angelic half, the mere force of your personality is enough to keep the peace."
"I think killing all zombies in the world in one night helps."
"Yes, that could be a factor."
"And Lucifer and the Vigil aren't around paying me to be a hitman rent boy bitch." Vidoc scrolls his gear into a leather tool roll and stands up. I ask him, "Are we cool?" He smiles and says,
"As the North Star on Christmas Eve. But we aren't quite done."
He takes 2 potion bottles from inside his coat and pours their contents onto the floor where we were standing and on the safe door, trying to shampoo away any magic or forensic dandruff that might lead back to us. When he tosses the contents of the 3rd bottle into the safe, I hear the scratching.
"You help?"
he asks. "Get out of the way, Eugene." He doesn't. Vidoc has a scientific mind. Instead of getting out of the way, he looks inside the safe. It wouldn't be my fault if the back of his stupid French skull blew out like a $5 retread, but I pull Vidoc out of the way just before the demon cannonballs out of the safe and hits the far wall. The demon's carapace gleams like blue-black gun steel. The big bug doesn't have eyes, just 2 sets of jaws at an angle to each other, and 2 huge hooked front claws. The moment it hits the wall, it starts tunneling through it. That's what this particular type of demon does. It's a digger, a greed demon. It'll protect anything it thinks it